member statements. I call the member for Northern Tablelands.
Thank you, Mr Temporary Speaker. From the early pioneering days of Australia, people with hopes and dreams always saw rural and regional New South Wales as their mecca. Further from the lights of the big cities, there exists opportunities and untapped markets that can make a successful endeavour a very profitable one. In the early 19th century, brave souls ventured to the northwest of New South Wales in search of that fame and their fortune. Many, I'm proud to say, came to the Northern Tablelands. Around Inverell to Fossick for sapphires, or to Glenninnis to hunt for gold. They'd set out to Bingara, Warialda, Yetman, North Star, in hopes of finding beautiful land to raise stock or to grow crops, or to Uralla to risk life and limb robbing travellers on the trails up to Brisbane. Even today, that spirit of entrepreneurship, of taking a chance, is present more than ever. Although I'm very glad to say to the House that bushranging is no longer a chosen pursuit. In the beautiful Northern Tablelands, I've been inspired by countless tales of adaptation, ingenuity and dedication to the local community, of people, local people, just looking to have a go. Just last weekend I attended the wonderful Opera in the Paddock, run by a local company in Inverell at Delungra. The production had incredible performances, wonderful food, but it's exceptionally unique due to its location on a cropping and livestock property called Mimosa, just outside of Delungra. Bill and Peter Blythe have personally built a stage where normally there would be sheep grazing and sorghum grown, and have spent tens of thousands of hours creating an opera enterprise from literally the dirt up. Like the agricultural industry it's inspired by, Opera in the Paddock has had its good years and its tough ones, but it's grown to be a unique, successful and large event for the community and on the New South Wales major events calendar, all thanks to Bill and Peter Blythe's continuing passion. But it could have so easily not been that way. Just days after they married in 1977, the couple moved to London, as Peter had taken a scholarship at the Royal College of Music. Bill found work there, and they could have found themselves in the unenviable position of living in a city forever. Luckily for Northwest opera fans, the call of the country drew them back to Delungra, where they chased their goals with dogged determination and resolute faith that the community would support them, and the community has. To the east, in the tech hub of Armidale, we've got inventive computer experts working to crack into an exploding market. Scott Hamey moved from Queensland as an elite automotive painter. Now he's started a company to train farmers to fly robotic drones, surveying their properties from afar. He spent several years building, tinkering and perfecting his high-tech craft, and in the Northern Tablelands he hopes it will become his bread and butter. RM Tech are another group of geniuses in Armidale, building remote cameras that are ever vigilant of vandals, criminals and bushfires. The New South Wales Government has been wowed by their technology and is now rolling out their cameras to fire-prone locations across the state. The next bushfire we see, Mr Temporary Speaker, could be stopped in its tracks thanks to Brendan Doyle and his team at RM Tech. In the big cities, these companies would be competing with impersonal corporate brands. But while Sydney may have suits and shiny offices, people in our patch back home have the support of local enterprise. They hold each other up, they lend a hand where they can. And it's no wonder that 98.8% of businesses in the Northern Tablelands are small businesses. Nearly 10,000 small and new companies keeping their profits, their money, their employees local. Just recently we've seen a boost in local printing presses whirring up in the region after the much proclaimed death of print media, thanks to Fairfax's cuts. New outlets, community newspapers like the Guyra Gazette and the Uralla Times are starting to champion local achievements, and I'm glad to say that they're doing well. And I'd like to acknowledge Martha and Janelle in Guyra in particular. After years of retirement, the McIntyre Warriors Rugby League Football Club have burst back onto the field. Their president, Peter Wright, the effervescent character, has built the club up from virtually nothing with the support of the community in Boggabilla and Toomelah. They've now got their own home ground where before there was just patches of burrs and the occasional blade of grass. And last year they went so close to winning the Group 19 competition. Likewise at Bingara, thanks to Justin Helmuth and Johnny Sullivan, Cricket is back on the agenda there after years of hiatus, 150 players and going strong. Mr Temporary Speaker, regional Australia is built on the back of people having a go, and I'm proud to say they certainly are in Northern Tablelands.